field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. The tackle there by Richard Sherman.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
From the 41, Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Pass complete here to Sanders. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Garoppolo now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. On first down, here's Breida. They find some open field here. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's get off the field.
Garoppolo on first down. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Here we go. 57 mark. 57 mark. Let's go. Tighten up.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
11.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Flush to his right. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Back now in Baltimore. And we've got a dandy here. 1-point game as we begin the 4th.
54, right there.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
At the 21-yard line.
Second and 9 now from the 21. They go play action now. Jackson. Got a man. It's Brown. A big play that time for the Ravens. 48 yards.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
Jackson, option right. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. On 2nd down, it's Ingram. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. He gets it to Brown. Complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I know you don't get anything extra for degree of difficulty, but maybe you should. He's done absolutely everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give him the late. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Ingram, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. Now a big play here as the Ravens are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw forward.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. A big play there for the Niners. 45 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Garoppolo gives to Breida. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Matt Judon there to bring him down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Looking to throw on second down. Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need... And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice, and that often runs you into a penalty.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Jackson to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Now after that sack, it's third and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Jackson, option right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Give him an even gain of 10, but now it's fourth down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Here we go, here we go.
To throw is Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman with time running out. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Fielded about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle? And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Now after that sack, it's third and long for Jackson and the Ravens. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Able to pick up a dozen yards there on the scramble, but not enough. Fourth down. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on fourth down. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.